Good enough to win, but we were going to try our hardest to rally the best finish we can like we have the last few weeks. And
here's Sam Hornish racing with Casey Kane as they come out of the corner. Oh,
looks like Casey got loose and tried to correct it, got into Sam, and goodness gracious, what
just
a lick.
As we saw the other day. Wow, huge lick by Jeff Gordon. It's good to see him get out of his car.
And Sam Hornish. Both of those cars hit extremely hard on that second impact.
Gordon head on into the Armco barrier.
We saw this happen with Jason Leffler's car the other day, get thrown back, and Jeff Gordon wide open, nowhere to go.
It's good to see those guys get out of the car.
Man, just no time to do anything.
And there's no safer barrier there. That's just an Armco barrier, steel barrier.
Brown here trying to get past Paul Menard. A.J. Allmendinger spins. And Allgaier and Gilliland have a horrible collision right at the start-finish line. Doing everything it could to avoid him, but could not. See what happened to Kyle Busch and how Joey Logano got involved.
It does. Joey Logano was trying to get by on the inside. You'll see Joey coming along here. Thinks Kyle's going to stay up next to the wall, but the car comes down, and that is amazing.
Yeah, Joey was all the way on the apron.
And then he slapped the wall with the right side. I'm like, okay, he's going to stay up there. So I committed to gunning it and get by him on the bottom, and then he came back across. Just unfortunate for our AAA guys. They worked hard all weekend. We didn't ever have a good piece. That was a good.
Red car shoot across the track right into the path of David Gilliland.
And I guarantee you, Gilliland was on it trying to get through it without getting in it, and he didn't quite make it. And that is unbelievable crash. Gosh, wow! I see wrecks like this, and I think about, well, back in the day, you wouldn't probably walk away from that car. They'd have to.
Landon Castle down to the bottom of the racetrack, and Derek Cope's car.
Just wanted to go straight.
Cope heavily damaged and slides into the mud in the infield.
Right away.
Boy, that 64 car of Cope rammed into 09 of Castle. I mean, he just hit him running wide open. That was a big hit. Look, smoking.
That's the left rear
tires down. Pieces. And he's sideways getting in the corner. And now just hang on here, because this is going to get big and ugly.
Check out that camera angle. Great work, guys.
Now watch this thing when it goes back up the hill. Here, you think he's going to stay down? You think he's going to stay down? Go high, go high, go high. One made it. Bam!
Oh,
what
a lick in the driver's door. On our Fox Exmo Extreme Slow-Mo Cam, both drivers have climbed from their cars. They are both okay.
Look at that rear spring bouncing through the air.
But that's just that's an incredible hit to the left rear of the 09 car.
These cars are amazing. The way you can run into each other and walk away. We just said both drivers are out. They walked away. I can't believe it. What
down there. He's going to stay down, go high, go high. But as you can see, he's starting to drift back up the racetrack. The 30 car, Strimmy just makes it by, but the 09, nowhere to go.
What a great job by Joe Nemechek. You saw Joe. He anticipated maybe that car.
Oh, trouble on the back. A car's around.
John Andretti spins down to the inside after hard contact with the wall. Oh, he gets slammed hard.
Tim Sauter in the 36 car. Hard hit.
Didn't need to hit me a second time.
Ooh. Gets into the back of John Andretti in the 10. Turns John around.
McMurray on the lead lap, 10 car not.
You could see the car come up right there, and the roof flaps, the two flaps that deployed on the top, set it back on the ground.
And then
this.
Oh. And he started going back up the racetrack. Then once the speed of the car slowed down, came back down on the apron.
That road gets the car airborne.
Now it is Schrader who comes by on the inside and misses Andretti. But Andretti comes down off the bank right in Tim Sauter's path. Darrell, we've talked.
Dale Jarrett and Jeff Gordon at it. We got a wreck in turn 2. Oh, and a terrible wreck. One car is absolutely disintegrated as Johnny Benson clobbered a car coming down off, and Ricky Craven has been caught up in it. But another car was absolutely destroyed. It may have been that number 41.
Oh, it's Craven.
There you see the 30 up on the outside in the wall. In just a moment, it's going to start to descend across the track. It's down off the 24-degree banking at about maybe 14, 15 degrees, and here it comes. And Craven didn't take it full. He took it on the side of the car and then slid up the track.
Ken, it's bad.
This is so much fun. Bad news for Dave Marcus fans. Oh, no, and Larry Pearson's going to slam the wall as he turns it around. Oh! And Charlie Glotzbach T-bones him. Red flag is immediately displayed at start-finish.
Larry gets in the corner, just gets a little loose right there, spins, kind of a normal deal. Looks like the left rear tire is down on the car.
And then there's where Charlie comes in, right on the driver's side door. And as Dr. Jerry Punch confirmed, he had been knocked unconscious, but did regain consciousness, was talking to his brother when they transported him from here at Bristol Motor Speedway to a local hospital. And there are the remains of what's left of Larry's car.
Way up the racetrack goes the 32, catches the 6, and around goes Justin Lofton, hits the 13 of Johnny Sauter. They crash right at the start-finish line, and they catch the 32 of Miguel Paludo.
Wow. That was a huge crash.
Yeah, and that was a long time in developing, too. The 6 of Justin Lofton got sideways way early at the exit of 4. Just about saved that thing.
I think, look at James Butcher just barely slipping by. Johnny Sauter not so fortunate. And watch Miguel Paludo. He's watching what's going on. Going to make a move here to the inside. But then he had one coming up from the bottom as well. Just barely gets hit, though. Not a lot of damage. Good job by Paludo not getting involved in the crash that he was a part of starting.
that he somewhat caused coming out of turn 4.
As you mentioned, look at the contact between Sauter and Lofton.
All four tires.
All four tires on Lofton's truck off the ground.
Looked like he had a flat the way it just wiggled. And
he was loose way early into the car. He got loose getting in.
Since Robbie's locked up, I think Robbie was hoping the 21 would go down the racetrack.
Yeah.
And the 21 was slow enough that he just stopped.
You can't really, you can't go. You see, actually the car was going up a second ago.
Yeah.
Boy, he clobbered him.
Yeah, he did. That's a hard hit right there. Wow. That's tough. And you saw the right side of Bill's car. Bill had already been in the...
Oh, Jimmy! Trouble! Kenseth in the wall, Biffle in the wall. Kenseth spins into the pack. Denny Hamlin